Hello beautiful people, future me. Welcome to another programming workout of mine. Today I'm kinda in the mood to execute the program, so we will do so. We will start with a typing practice as always, and that will be it. PHP Symfony. Um, Here, not this guy, this guy. Ah, crap. Oh, come on. X dot substring. Oh, dot bin to X. Char minus 2, and I thought I'm doing so well at the beginning, but I'm not. Char UTF 16B UTF 8 return U string ben to hex char char minus 4. Okay. It's getting, I'm getting worse. Oh God, what is this? Where's this character? I haven't used it for so long that I don't even know. Oh, it is here. P L L P, and then we are out of the time. So we will do Typescript. That's what we will do. The goal of a static type system is to detect and prevent mistakes, but many statically typed languages have holes in their type safety. Oh, really? They will allow some code that definitely isn't correct. We will look closely. TypeScript is one such language. The technical term for this is soundness, a term that comes from mathematics. A sound type system only accepts programs with correct types. If a type system accepts some programs that violate their stated types, then we say that it's unsound. This seems strange at first. Isn't the type system's job to only accept correct programs? Let's examine the TypeScript example to see an example of unsoundness. We'll build up to the unsound operation in a few steps, starting with a simple array of strings. So this is our array, two strings in there, and that's just return after we create something. We can assign our array to a new variable of type string or number. This is the union. One of them is called the union type and the other one is called, I don't know what. Well, never mind. But this particular array of string or number just happens to have no numbers in it right now. Well, maybe the next one. This one, okay. Okay, cool. Our array variable have different types, but the underlying array is the same. What happens if we push a number onto the second array of type string number? It seems like it shouldn't be allowed. Oh, is it? Oh, really? I, I would understand it that it could both neither of those or the combination of those. That's how I would read it. Because the number will also show up in the first array variable, the type string. However, TypeScript allowed is violating the name variable's string type. What? Names string variability unsound names equals names. This is unsound. It causes the names array to contain a number. Oh wow. Okay. That's wow. Wow. That's a problem. So we have Amir, we have Betty, and then we have five. Oh wow. Okay, so because yeah, it is because this variable is pointing to this guy, and this variable is pointing to the same thing actually, but it says it can be wow, yeah. Yeah, well, it makes sense, but the implication of this, like, wow, that is awesome and awesomely dangerous as well. Hmm, that's cool. We saw another example of unsoundness in earlier lessons. Though we didn't call it by name then. When we index beyond the end of an array, we get undefined out. Alright, so restart the timer and we'll play it again. We saw another example of unsoundness in another lesson, though we didn't call it by name then. When we index beyond the end of array, we get undefined out. This is true even if the type of an array is string array, yeah. So string names, yeah, so that is undefined. Again, TypeScript has allowed us to violate the static types. It allows name to type check as a string, but undefined is definitely not a string. True. This lesson appears well into this course on TypeScript. So it may trigger a crisis of confidence. Why add all of the static type machinery and the additional tools required and the complexity that we have to learn in TypeScript still, if TypeScript still allows incorrect code in some cases? The answer is that TypeScript has made an intentional trade-off like other popular statically typed languages. TypeScript was designed to work with existing web technologies, JavaScript. That includes all of the quirky JavaScript code that exists in the wild. Quirky that exists in the wild. Okay. The TypeScript can successfully express the types of some very strange real-world JavaScript code that wasn't designed with static type systems in mind. But at what cost? One cost is that TypeScript's type system can't be designed for perfect soundness. Okay, so the backwards compatibility is the reason why uh, we don't have like the perfect soundness, how they say. Mathematician, I'm sure, would say that it is just not sound. That would be the period for them. There are many sound programming languages that compete with TypeScript, yet TypeScript is the one that's most compatible with the existing ecosystem, so it became the most popular, which is surely part of the reason that you are here reading this. Okay, so there are alternatives which are sound. Okay. There's a conspicuous correlation between unsoundness and popularity. C, Java, C#, Scala, and TypeScript all have unsound type systems to varying degrees. Elm, Haskell, and Reason all have sound type systems. Interesting. Like, yeah, being the perfectionist or tendency, like the human tendency to perfectionism would say that the sound systems must be like, I don't know, like appealing. Oh well, and here you see. That comparison shouldn't be read as value judgment, and we shouldn't assume that sound languages can't become wildly popular. No programmer is a static language in a static language would say, I'm glad that my type system allows some incorrect types. The best we can say is, I can accept the trade-offs that my language has made for now. The bad news is that TypeScript soundness holes can cause real problems in real applications. Yeah, so I did not. Okay, so undefined string undefined is not string. Yeah, so I have to check for if it's null or undefined, like everything. Hmm. What was the sound? Elm, Haskell, and Reason. Maybe, and some more, I'm sure. The bad news is that TypeScript soundness holes can cause real problems in real applications, but the good news is that those problems are relatively infrequent. For every soundness related bug that sneaks through, TypeScript will probably save you from hundreds of cannot read property of undefined errors. Yeah, that happens in JavaScript a lot. The bad news is that TypeScript's soundness holes can cause real problems in real applications. But the good news is that those problems are relatively infrequent. For every soundness related bug that sneaks through, TypeScript will probably save you from. Well, I read that already. And we are done. We are done? Alright. No more lessons. Why do I have to wait? Because process. What do we have? SQL. Okay, hooray. What is this? JavaScript concurrency. Let's do SQL. 9 code examples. SQL review. Here's the problem. Write a function to find the names of all toys owned by a certain cat. Okay, so cat name, and so what do we want? We probably want execute one thing and that will be it. So we say exec, I think was the thing they prepared, and we will select from what we are selecting. Write a function to find the names of all toys. Okay, so select cats dot name from what was the left join? The left join takes everything on the left side from okay, maybe I could do this from cats left join toys where duh, 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 cats dot toys and cats dot name equals question mark. uh, and 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 didn't and what? Gets dot id. Here I say on cats dot id equals twice dot cat id. Maybe this, and we will have this. This will return to us this guy. So all time, maybe I can return this. Return. Let's try. I'll see. Let's have fun. Okay, empty. Oh, where? And it will be comma, and we say cat name. Here we go. Name Berta. Okay. And I can map it in JavaScript. Map x dot name. It's probably not what we want to do. Success after 4 days. Well, I did it because of the JavaScript. Well, maybe that is how you have to do it. I don't know. I could delete the old tile names. Oh well. Find the pairs of cats and owners where the person's name is the same as the cat's name. You can use on and where. It works. Okay, so inner join on cat's dot name equals what it was. Yeah, so cats dot what is it? Cats name people dot name. That should be it. That works. Success after 6 hours. 6 hours? That's definitely. I didn't visit this in like 6 hours. I didn't visit this for a month, maybe. It's broken. Here's a code problem for you to complete. Use a join to get a list of usernames and command text Use a join to get a list of usernames and comment text for every comment in the system. Make it a left join so that it also includes users who have never written a comment. Okay, so the left join takes everything from the left table. Okay. They'll have a null comment text. Select only the name and comment text columns. Okay. So select, so what do we have? Name. Select name, comment text, name, comment text. Okay. From users left join comments on users.id equal to comments.what user ID. User ID, that should be it, and it is. Use a SQL injection attack. Okay. What should we do? To make attacker at example.com an administrator. Okay. So admin integer null default 0. So we say register email it takes. Okay, so we do this, then we do that, then we start another. Okay, and we can put it in single quotes, I think. And here we will say update users update users where email equals attacker at example.com. Set something like that, right? Okay, I will use this guy. Set or update. Set admin equal 1. Is this how it goes? No. What does it say? Admin email innocent admin 0 email is this. Okay. So they are using single quotes. So I'll use this guy, and then we will comment the rest. Missing after argument list. Oh yeah, so we have to close this unexpected identifier, so maybe like this. Missing closing semicolon. Okay, so I don't know. So how is it? Show the correct. So update example. Okay, so this was correct. Update user set admin1 where email is this guy. Okay. And I did not have the right. No, I didn't have them in the right order. Anyway, this guy over here shows that we are over the time limit, which means we are done. Done is better than perfect. And I'll see you next time. Bye.